Yellow lights are out, so we're going to go Winnipeg Free Press Street Stock Racing momentarily. "15 laps being shown on the AIE Communications board. Brent Olson, the 17B, is your pole sitter. Derek Pollock dropping back, allowing traffic to go by. And we are green. Here we go. Pollock not running, so he will glide into the infield section of the racetrack. A good move. And we can stay green here. Good battle. The 17B is up front. That's Brent Olson. He is being challenged by the 67 of Ryan Satter. Art Leonard in the third spot. Sean Tunis fourth. Doug Perrier in the fifth spot in car number 4. Right now it is all the 67 of Ryan Satter. We have 2 down. We have 13 remaining here in your street stock feature. Ryan Satter showing the way with the 17 car of Brent Olson second, Leonard third, and Sean Tunis trying to close the gap up on everybody in fourth. Well, not much going on up front. The 67 of Ryan Satter is pulling away from the field here. Brent Olson still second. Third is the KBR chassis. That's the 2L of Art Leonard out of Badger. And fourth, the 39 Sean Tunis, unable to close the gap up on the top 3 cars. Well, no doubt about it, Ryan Satter has this one figured out as he continues to pull away from the 17B of Brent Olson. Sean Tunis slowly closing the gap up on the 2L out of Badger, Minnesota, but unable to make the pass thus far. Sean Tunis currently fourth in the corners quickly. Grand Prix Amusements Gauthier, number 39. .39 now to the bottom of the racetrack, side by side with the 2L as they drag race down the back straightaway. Tunis could have the advantage into going into 3 as they remain side by side. Tunis to the bottom side. Great racing for third and fourth. Tunis is going to make this one interesting.
The leader into turn 1. Second spot now into turn 1. The race for third and fourth is the best race in the place between the red 2L and the white 39. That's Art Leonard and the 2L and the 39 of Whoa, we had a spinner right here on the front straightaway. I was watching the 39 and the 2 and didn't even notice that. Well, we go back to the last completed lap of racing. We'll have that lineup for you here in just a moment or two. Alrighty, so we line them up. I'm just talking with my buddy Tom Corcoran, who was planning on coming up here to race his late model tonight and tomorrow. However, he sold it on Wednesday, so you can't race if you got no car. His plans for next year are, at this point, undecided. He's raced for over 40 years, so I'm sure he's served his apprenticeship. But boy, the NLRA hope, and so does the Speedway in Grand Forks, hope that Tom Corcoran continues. That's a personal wish of mine as well. Hopefully, Tom's a great guy to have around and good for the sport and a good, clean driver. Well, hopefully, he'll find himself another car and get back at it come springtime. Well, we have the top 10 on the board for you. And that covers everybody. So your leader, Ryan Satter, will come to the green with 4 to go. Green's in the air. We're back to racing. Art Lenert in the red 2L. He's inside on the second place 17 car. Brent Olson and the 2L of Lenert race door to door as they head through turn 3 into turn 4. Olson with the advantage. Oh, Lenert gives him a little love tap. Here comes the 39 of Sean Tunis. Sean Tunis in the 39 car running a strong 4th, but appearing unable to close the gap here at this point. This time by 2 to go, so he's running out of time quickly. All 10 cars on the same straightaway, which isn't always the case. 2 to go, and a pretty close race in the street stock division tonight. This time around, the white flag will fly. Your leader is Ryan Satter, and the only change may come at 3rd, 4th, or 5th place as they make their way around the racetrack. Lenert a solid 3rd, but Sean Tunis in the 39 has a little bit of a push in that car that he normally doesn't have, and he's usually pretty tough to beat, but he's having a little trouble here tonight. The checkered flag is waving. How about a hand for Ryan Satter? Second spot goes to Brent Olson in the 17B. 3rd to the 2L of Art Lenert. 4th to the 39 of Sean Tunis. And 5th, I believe, is the 18 car, and that 18B is Adam Burrows, I believe. He started in the 11th starting spot. All right, we have public service announcement. Amanda and Aiden Adis, please report to the shirt shack, please. Well, we'll get him across the scale. These cars can weigh no less than 3,200 pounds, and he's carrying the checkered flag, so it must be official. We'll have to find out where this fellow's from. I don't know that we provided you with that information yet because I wasn't sure exactly, so we'll find out here in just a moment. But he sure had that 67 car working tonight. Helps. Now remember, it was draw when you get here to see how you start your heat races and redraw for the feature. So he drew the front row, which always helps, and did a great job because he had some tough competitors behind him and still got the job done. Gets buckles off, and they belt in with a 5-point harness, and I'm not sure he's got a Hans or not, but no, I guess not. Ladies and gentlemen, he's getting ready to climb out of that race car. How about a great big hand for your winner, Ryan Satter? Darren, we'll turn things over to you on the main stage.
Thanks very much, Pat Mooney. Ryan Satter out of the race car, the Satter trucking machine out of Dent, Minnesota. Around Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Nice to have Ryan with us here today, and did a heck of a job in the Winnipeg Free Press Street Stocks. That car was a real hot rod today, Ryan.
Yeah, it was. It worked good. Just kind of went back to what we did last year when we were here, and the track's awesome. You guys got an awesome facility. The surface is awesome. Great cars. So.
All right, thanks very much. How about it, Ryan Satter, your race winner? We're going to get him to do the 50-50 draw real quick. $688. Okay, thanks very much, Ryan. Here is your winning 50-50 ticket. 060357. 060357. You've just won $688, and we're going to go back up to Pat Mooney.
Once again, if you've lost your diabetic test kit, we found one up here in the booth. Well, we didn't find it up here, but we